we are going to study about animal tissue. Now we are going to study about first the skeletal muscle. Skeletal muscles are present in our limbs. Okay, muscles present in the limbs which we consciously move, and they are responsible for voluntary movement. You can see here how the hand is moving up and down. Now if we see the skeleton muscles, the muscles are cylindrical. Okay, the muscles are cylindrical. You can see how they are cylindrical, and they are not branched, and they are multinucleated. You see many nucleus present in the skeletal muscle. Then if we see the skeletal muscles, okay, if we see the skeletal muscles are having light and dark bands. Okay, skeletal muscles have light and dark bands. These are called as striations. Okay, then skeletal muscles helps in locomotion and other voluntary body movements, and it is made up of long fibers, and as I said, they are present in the hands and legs, that is our limbs. Now next type of muscles is, now if you see smooth muscles are mostly present in the alimentary canal, as well as they are present in the blood vessels, and they are present in the iris of the eye. Now how are the smooth muscles? Smooth muscles are, if you see the structure of smooth muscles, they are spindle shape. You can see the spindle shape of this shape is called as this shape which you are seeing, spindle shape, and they are uninucleated. Uninucleated means only one nucleus is present. Okay, they are uninucleated, one nucleus, and you don't see striations. Just in the previous muscles we have seen striations, dark and light bands were there. You don't see that type of striations here. Then next thing is, if you observe smooth muscles, they provide involuntary motions. We have seen skeleton muscles were responsible for voluntary motions, whereas smooth muscles are responsible for involuntary motions. Then if you study about smooth muscles in a blood vessel, here this is the picture of a blood vessel. Okay, in blood vessels you can see the smooth muscles. This is the structure of smooth muscles. They are spindle shape and flat at the ends. You can see they are flat at the ends, and in the center they are broad. Okay, and having only one nucleus. Then next type of muscle after smooth muscle is cardiac muscle. So let us see cardiac muscle. It is present, as the word indicates, cardiac muscles, it means related to heart. Here you can say clear view of the heart is shown. This is the human heart. Okay, this human heart is, you all know the size of the human heart is fist of the person, right? This is the human heart. You can have a overview of the human heart. You can see, okay, then the body of the person, it is shown how the human heart is placed, and in human heart you can see cardiac muscles. Here you can see in the picture cardiac muscles, they are branched. Okay, cardiac muscles are branched, and they are also uninucleated, one nucleus, and they are branched, and they are also involuntary. We all know that heart functions or heartbeat is involuntary, and involuntary means they contract and relax throughout their life, and it is not in our control. This was about heart, that is cardiac muscles. Then next we are going to study about another connective tissue. Actually means that binds and supports the body parts. Okay, connective tissue that binds and supports the body parts and transport the materials. Now under connective tissue, where is the connective tissue present? Connective tissue is present in the hands. Okay, it is present in between the ligaments. There you can see the bones. Two bones are joined together. Okay, two bones are joined together. These two bones are joined together by a connection in between. So that connection is called as connective tissue. Is none of the connective tissue is ligament. Now if you see the ligament, okay, if you see the ligament, connective tissue in ligament, and you can see different types of connective tissue. One is ligament, another one is areolar tissue, another one is adipose tissue, and third one is cartilage, then bone. Okay, these are different types of connective tissue. Connective tissue supports and separate the other tissues and organs, and examples of connective tissue is, first thing is bone, and blood, ligament, cartilage, areolar, and adipose tissue. Let us study detail about this connective tissue. One of the connective tissue is blood. Let us study about the blood. If you explore the blood has different types of cells. One of the cell is RBC, that is red blood cells. Then we have, after RBC, then WBC, and next thing is blood platelets. Here you can see types of white blood cells. There is neutrophils, eosinophils, and basophils, and lymphocytes. And next is this one, another white blood cells is monocyte, and they have clearly explained here cytoplasm. Okay, the cytoplasm as well as nucleus of the cell. Then talk about platelets. Platelets, as we all know that platelets are cells which you can say help in clotting of blood. So whenever any accident occurs or any wound, any cut of the blood vessels, the platelets accumulates. You can see in the picture is the blood vessels. In the blood vessel, suppose the blood vessel is cut here, so platelets come and accumulate here and helps in clotting of blood. So blood consists of RBC, WBC, white blood cells. Okay, that is WBC is nothing but white blood cells and platelets. So what is the function of blood? Blood transport oxygen, nutrients and waste products, and it is a fluid connective tissue. Blood is otherwise called as fluid connective tissue. Okay, you can see the blood contains RBC, WBC, platelets. The matrix present in the blood is called as fluid matrix. Then another type of blood, another one is bone. Bones makes the skeletal system. How is the skeletal system? Skeletal system is the framework that holds the rest of your body in place, right? The system is the system which holds the body in. Then you can see structure of a bone, internal structure of a bone. If we see this structure of the bone, children, bone is strong, okay? It is non-flexible connective tissue. What is the function of the bone? It provides support and structure to body, anchors the muscle, and the composition of the bone, you can see it consists of hard matrix of calcium and phosphorus compound. You can see the blood vessel having Harvesian canals. This is the structure of a bone, or you can say a magnified structure of a bone. Next type of tissue. After bone, the next type of connective tissue is ligament. Now, ligament is present in the joint of bones. How is the ligament? Ligament gives the flexibility to the bone, or you can say ligament helps in movement of the bones. Here you can see bones can be connected to each other by another type of connective tissue called as ligament. Now, ligament is elastic tissue. It connects two bones and it provides strength as well as flexibility to the joints. You can see how the bone is moving. Okay, it is elastic. Bones can flexibly move in different direction, and ligament has very little matrix. Another type of tissue is tendon. You can see here tendon is the tendon, and tendon has got muscle. Okay, the muscle is the tendon is present near the muscle. It also provides you can say support, and it is also present near the muscle joint of muscle, and the you can see here the muscle is attached to the bone. So ligament was present at the joint of two bones, whereas tendon is present at the joint of muscle and the bone. Okay, then muscle and the you can see how the tendon is present. Okay, it is present near the joint of muscle and the bone. Next, another type of tissue is a cartilage. Now here you can see in the picture a structure of two bones, elbow bones. Okay, and this is the cartilage. Now how are the cells in the cartilage? You see in the cartilage cells a flexible connective tissue with solid matrix, and this matrix is made up of protein and sugars. And what is the function? The function is it smoothens the surface of the bone. Now you can see here is the this is the bone and this is the ligament, right? The ligament is present at the joints of the bone, and here this is the cartilage. So this cartilage surfaces the joints and provides the structure. Example of cartilage is it is present in nose, ear and trachea. Okay, it is present in nose, ear and trachea. Then if you see, cartilage helps in movement. How the bone is moving here, it provides flexibility so that bone is moving forward and backward. And this cartilage, if we see different types of cells, hyaline matrix is there and chondrocytes. Okay, another type of, we see areolar tissue. Areolar tissue has different types of, you can say, fibers. This first is plasma cell, right? Let me show you. This is plasma cell present in areolar cell. This is mast cell. Okay, collagen fiber, macrophage, reticular fiber and fibroblast. So this is areolar tissue. And next is, and another type of tissue is adipose tissue. It is mostly found under the skin, and it consists of fat globules, right? And it stores the fat and acts as an insulator. And where it is present, adipose tissue is present under the skin, that is epidermis is the outermost layer of the cell, then derma and hypodermis. So adipose tissue is present here, and adipose tissue give insulation to the skin, means it protects the skin heat. You can see here fat storing adipose tissues found below the skin, and it is present in the internal organs. Adipose tissue provide warmth, or you can say it prevents heat going out from the body, or temperature entering. So this fat makes the layer of adipose tissue makes a person appears obese as well, and we can say it acts as an insulator. Okay, so this was the topic about tissues. Now let us study about, now just evaluate ourselves, seeing some questions here. First question which you see on the screen: what is the primary function of nervous tissue? So options are to produce hormones, to respond to stimuli and transmit them rapidly, to provide structural support, to store energy. Any guess? Answer is it responds to the stimuli and transmit them rapidly. The questions here, right? This question: which combination tissue is the fundamental to most animals for rapid movement? Just now we studied which tissue helps in movement. Yes, children? Right, the nerve and muscle tissue. Then another question, you can see the questions appearing on the screen, children. I would like to give some questions as homework. So right now I am not asking you the questions about this question. You will get the questions as a homework. Okay children, take care, bye.